All right. Just waiting for this to load over here. All right. Welcome back to another episode of Late Entry, your favorite or soon to be favorite place for the hottest sports news, wildest viral content, and conversations guaranteed to make you laugh. Thank you for joining us tonight. If you are here with us, we know you could be anywhere, including over at New Heights, where the Kelsey brothers have Taylor Swift on live as of right now, trying to steal our thunder. So thank you for joining us. Um, Tonight we're going to be talking about our tight end rankings, sports gambling as it pertains to some comments made by Michael Porter Jr. and John Mateer, whose Venmo transactions came up recently. We're going to be talking about players retiring their numbers. We're going to read to you some of our mean comments we received on TikTok about each other, and then finish off with all due disrespect and funny posts. So yeah, let's get right on into it. Kyle, you want to start us with your tight end rankings? Let's
Sure.
do so Ant had excuse me. Ant had this idea the last time that he was on about instead of us going 10 to
All the
1,
way through.
let's go 10. We all give our 10, then 9, I'll give our 9. So let's try that out. So Kyle,
All right.
who do you have at number 10?
Probably going to get roasted out here in the comments, but I'm calling a comeback year for Darren Waller, number 10.
Okay.
Toph
left.
Just like that. Toph's off the pod. All right. TikTok commenters, I'm sure you'll top off on me. Let's go.
They'll do what to you?
Chat,
Nothing.
please get him.
Nothing.
Please get him.
Give me Darren Waller, baby.
Oh yeah, this is a good time, and I'll bring this up again in a little bit. But this is a good time to remind everybody in the chat we are asking you for your all due disrespect when we get to it. So we want to know what the chat's all due disrespect is too. So get to thinking about that. But okay, Darren Waller at number 10. It's a possibility. I'm not gonna say it couldn't happen. Toph.
I got Kate out in that team.
Okay, that's a solid pick.
I can't believe he's not in my top 10. Damn, I forgot about
I
that.
have.
But
I
you got,
have.
never mind. Never mind. We'll
Look,
leave that one be.
I've got a little bit of reach as well too. And all the rankings we've done so far, this is the only rookie that I've put in so far. At number 10, I have Colson Loveland.
Ooh.
I think that coming out of Michigan, going over to Ben Johnson. Ben Johnson did a lot of stuff with Laporta when he was with Detroit. Colson Loveland's got some talent. I know that Cole Kmet is still there, but I think that they wouldn't have taken him if they didn't have a plan for him. And I think Ben Johnson's got a plan for him. So number 10, Colson Loveland. Y'all gonna hate me for my number 9 though. Let me roll right into it. We'll do snake draft. We'll go right back. Number 9. I've been saying this for the last few weeks, and I'm standing on business. This is gonna be the year. I know everybody is not a believer. Toph might be the only person in the world that agrees with me. I'm telling you, this is gonna be comeback year. This is gonna be what we've all been waiting for. At number 9, Kyle Pitts.
He might share my name, but god damn, I do not want to cling to him.
Well, I'll tell you right now, as a resident Falcons fan, he did not make my top 10. I'm going to let you know right now. And if I was going to put a rookie tight end, I would have picked Tyler Warren out of Penn State on Indianapolis. But I'm mad with Colston. But there are no rookies on my list. I'll tell you that right now.
That's 1A, 1B on the rookie list for sure.
But number 9 for me is Mr. Isaiah Likely.
He's hurt right now.
Oh, man. Everybody's hurt right now. The whole NFL is hurt right now.
Hey, fair enough. We'll see what happens when he comes back. Kyle?
We're on number 9. I got Mark Andrews. Mark Andrews making a little bit of a comeback, hopefully.
Which is interesting.
He put Isaiah
Likely there.
But yeah.
I was going to say this.
Andrews bounce back.
I was gonna say the same thing, and all of the rankings that I've seen from everybody else, I've seen some Mark Andrews ones I hadn't seen likely on it. I think just because of the injury, but we'll see. We'll see what happens when they come back. This will be interesting to check. We'll come back to the tape on this after the season and see which one of them was more productive throughout the year.
Mm-hmm.
I know that they had talked about. I thought that the plan at one point was going to be to get rid of Mark Andrews, but then likely got hurt, and so they kept him. If I'm not mistaken,
That was a rumor going around for sure last season.
yeah.
He need to get going.
Kyle, who do you have at number 8?
Number 8, I got Mr. Dallas Goedert from the Philadelphia Eagles. I know he's kind of been a little slower lately, but he kind of just got back to full health the second half of last season, and I think it'll carry over. Hopefully, as long as he stays healthy.
Okay, he is not on my list, but I can't complain about having him there. He's been productive, very productive. I just feel like his role was so diminished with the addition of Saquon. Instead of it being like the two receivers and Dallas Goedert, it was the two receivers and Saquon.
Yeah, and I feel like Jalen didn't need his like oh shit reserve anymore. Like he didn't need his security blanket, which was maybe Dallas Goedert a little bit, but yeah, he's just so much more comfortable now that that's third option almost every time.
Yeah. Toph?
I probably should have switched 8 and 9, but whatever. I'm gonna run with it. Number 8, I'm gonna go with Tucker Kraft out of Green Bay.
Ooh,
that's
another good one.
Don't hate.
I feel like the tight end ones are so like everyone's list. I feel like is gonna be so different.
Yeah,
like I feel like there's not like
we might have one or two that might match.
Yeah, I think probably just number
one.
one
More towards the top, but this bottom half, no, I don't think we're gonna get any of the same.
All right, I've got at number 8, I've got Travis Kelce. Now, a few years ago, it would have been crazy to think about him not being top 1, top 2, top 3. But some ages happen. I know it sounded like he was considering retirement if they'd won the Super Bowl last year. You could say that he's got off the field stuff going on. He's more interested in. All right, cat's over here playing with toys. Sorry. That he's more interested in interviewing Taylor Swift, going on dates with Taylor Swift. He's rich, dating one of the most famous people in the world. Hard to wake up with that drive still and try to go to work every day. But one thing I know about Travis Kelce, he has that connection with Patrick Mahomes. And when it comes down to I gotta make a play, I know that Mahomes is going to be looking to 87. So I don't have him all the way up there, but he's got to be on the top 10 for me. Number 7. Now 7 and 6. My 7 and 6 were close, and my 5 and 4 were close. But number 7, I've got a tight end that has been very skilled. I know has been injured sometimes, hasn't had the best quarterback play, hasn't had the best play calling, but now he is with a good coach and a quarterback that I think can get him the ball with not too many other people involved in the offensive scheme. I've got Evan Engram with the Broncos at number 7.
I don't. He's not in my top 10, but he was damn close. And I think I forgot about him a little bit at the back half, which is why I ended up with Darren Waller. But
I feel like he's a complete sleeper of a tight end.
No,
I feel like people don't think about him.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Evan Engram ain't bad at all. He's shown it with multiple teams too that he can be productive. So.
Yep. Tofu, you got a 7.
Ingram was a fringe player. He did not make my top 10. I'm just going to go ahead and say that right now. Number 7, this is where I have Travis Kelce. Pretty much just like what Del said. Like I said, I think, well, not only think, I think his best football is definitely past him. He's a savvy vet. He might be more of like a red zone kind of guy now. The days of Travis Kelce being a 1,000-yard receiver, I think those days are long gone. I think this year we're going to see the resurgence of the X-Men. Xavier Worthy, I think he's going to have one hell of a season this year. So Kelsey's taking a step back. When we let the young guns, they're going to rock out this year.
Okay.
And at the bottom of the snake, just like you said, Travis Kelce's going to have a good year. That's why I'm putting him number 6. Number 7, I got David Njoku. I think you put him with Joe Flacco or Shador or Dylan Gabriel. I don't think he's going to have a bad season with any of those quarterbacks. So give me David Njoku, number 7, and then number 6, I got Travis Kelce. Kind of a similar thing. I don't necessarily think he's going to ever be what he once was. That being said, the tight end market is so thin right now. And if he just puts up 10 touchdowns and 800 yards, he might find himself in the top 5 of tight ends this season as far as stats goes, you know?
Yeah. Toph?
Number 6, I'm gonna have the real tight end out of Miami. We got Big Jonnu Smith at number 6 for me.
He's going.
Okay.
I think he just got
He's not with
traded
Miami
to
anymore.
Pittsburgh.
Oh yeah, you're right. My bad. Pittsburgh. He was on Miami last year. Pittsburgh now. Y'all go ahead and roast me in the comments for that one. I deserve that one. But yeah, Big Jonnu. Aaron Rodgers. That boy loves him a good tight end. He gonna get him the ball. He might even get a couple handoffs too.
Yeah.
True.
I have Kyle. I also have David Njoku.
Do you really?
For all the reasons you said. Yep. If I've seen him do so much more productive things with terrible quarterbacks the last few seasons. If somebody, Dylan Gabriel, Joe Flacco, Shador, if someone can just be now, if it's Kenny Pickett, then it's over. But if somebody can just be confident with the ball, getting it to him, I think Njoku's gonna have a hell of a season.
Yeah,
that man is a big athletic freak. Right, yeah. Exactly. Okay, so then at number 5, this is where I was saying too, my 5 and my 4 were also very, very close. Number 5, I have TJ Hawkinson.
Okay.
That man is 1 year removed now from his injury, did get to play at the end of last season. So, excuse me. Yeah, I'm expecting big things from Hawk. JJ McCarthy is going to be, I think he's going to be doing his thing this season. And Addison just got suspended for the first 3 games of the season from the substance abuse situation. So they're going to be looking for somewhere else to go with the ball. You're probably going to be seeing JJ get doubled to start the season. The first 3 games, Hawkinson's going to be open. And if you start getting that connection early through the season and he's thrown to Hawkinson, I think that will continue late through the season, even when Addison comes back. So that's where I'm at with Hawkinson.
All right. Number 5 for me is where I got David Njoku. This guy is always, I feel like, every year he starts out hot, then he gets injured, and he just kind of tapers off his season. If Njoku can just, even if you give me 13 or 14 games, like I said, I think 10 touchdowns, 800 yards like that, that's pretty hefty for a tight end. But like I said, I think if he just gets the touchdowns for, Cleveland, that'll go a long way. But if Njoku can stay healthy, I don't think, there should be any question that he doesn't deserve to be in the top 10. I think he's a top 5 tight end for sure.
I'm totally with you. I could totally see it too. I put Trey McBride here at number 5 just because of the season he had. Give me the season he had. And give me some continuation. I think he solidified himself tight end 1 in Arizona, and he is Mr. Kyler's security blanket. I mean, they must be playing Call of Duty together or something because they're on the same page. So give me Trey McBride, number 5. Number 4.
Bro, who? Yeah, I need to know who you have 4 through 2 that you got McBride at 5. That's insanity to me.
TJ Hawkinson, number 4. Is that crazy?
They about to get you.
It felt crazy.
Yeah, it is.
TJ Hawkinson, number 4. I mean, my boy just put him number 5 here over here on Toph.
It's not having Hawkinson at 4. It's having Trey McBride at number 5. That's the crazy part.
He's been in the top 5 for tight ends in fantasy in the last 2 years, and I know it's not all about fantasy, but this guy has.
You're misunderstanding me. I don't have an issue with you putting him at 5 because that's too high for him. I think that he's higher than 5.
You think he's better than 5? Like you think?
Yes.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. Yes.
All right.
Absolutely.
Well, Trey McBride 5, TJ Hawkinson 4. Prove me wrong.
Okay. Toph, who's your 4?
Number 4, I got Mr. Reliable. I feel like some people just kind of sleep on this guy, but give me George Kittle, man. Year after year, he does this thing. Doesn't matter who his quarterback is. The man, he loves him some football, loves the Niners. He lays it out every single year. He can block, he can catch. I think he's still doing it. So give me Mr. Reliable at number 4.
Okay. Number 4 for me. The only reason this guy is not higher is because I think that we've got some concerns about the offense that we're not going to know until we see a few games. You can say that, bro. You just Mr. Diehard Detroit. Just it doesn't matter what happens. We got Dan Campbell. It's going to work.
That's how I know. That's how you know. I know what you were about to talk about, though.
Like the Eagles didn't go to a Super Bowl, lose both coordinators, and suck.
Good for the Eagles. The Lions are different.
You know, as everyone knows, I am a Lions fan. But if the Lions fall off a cliff this season, it's going to hurt me so much. But I will enjoy getting to get on this podcast every day and talk to you about how you were just fucking glazing them the entire offseason. It would almost make it worth it for me.
I can't wait to get on here and tell you how freaking lucrative of a fan you've been.
Lucrative?
Lucrative.
I don't know if that means what you think it means.
Lucrative.
You mean like ludicrous or?
Yeah, ludicrous.
What?
Was that what you meant to say? Was ludicrous?
Ludicrous.
Okay, there we go. That makes more sense.
Ludicrous is what I meant.
There we go.
I didn't want to shout him out. But...
Shout out Luda.
Yo, speaking of shout outs, Dustin in the chat said, "Is that the legendary Fortnite streamer Ninja with the blue hair?"
Tell Ninja that we need to get out the sun. Get out the sun.
Hey,
what is going on?
What's happening?
He fell out. His whole setup done went crazy.
My whole setup went nuts after I fell.
Whole setup went ludicrous.
Hey. Dante said, "Stay off the weed." Talking to you, Kyle. About your ludicrous. What did he say? Lucrative?
Something like that.
I don't know what I was trying to get across here. I don't know.
Thankfully,
we're live. We're here.
Hey, Dustin said Black Ninja. Did you just call him Nigga Ninja?
I'll take that name.
Yo, I can never intro an episode again if that's your name. That can't be your name.
Just call me Blue Hair then.
Oh my god. All right, look, so back to the point that I was trying to make. We don't know what's going to happen with the offense without Ben Johnson. I have a lot of faith in Sam Laporta, but it's the only reason I have him at 4 and not at 3. That's all I was trying to say. By 3, George Kittle. Not too much to be said about that. We all know exactly what George Kittle is. I just have 2 people that I think are better than him. Back to you, Toph.
Number 3 is where I have Trey McBride now.
Okay.
I don't hate that.
Yeah, I don't hate that either.
I got 3 Sam Laporta as well.
Okay.
Number 2, I got Brock Bowers, baby.
Who is your 1?
You better wait.
Who is your 1?
I'm talking about longevity, baby. I'm talking about longevity.
This is the 2025 tight end rankings.
Yeah. And I really think this guy has a bounce back year coming.
Oh my god! All right,
did he say Kelsey yet?
Yeah,
I said Kelsey.
Number 1, Kyle Pitts. Like what the fuck?
And you said Mark Andrews already, right?
Yes, I did.
I don't know who won this.
The faster we get through ours, the faster we can see whatever terrible shit he's got to say next.
Number 2 is where I got Sam Laporta. You know, in every rankings I do, I always project, what I think is to come. And I always lean heavily towards the younger guys. Especially in today's game, I feel like they kind of get rid of the old guys, pretty quickly. Then go with the young guys because they're more, they're younger. They're cheaper as well, too. Laporta, he's a touchdown machine. I still don't think,
this nigga sound like a slave owner, bro. Talking about sound like a slave owner.
Oh, let me tell you about old Sam Laporta here. He's going to get those touchdowns out. Let me hear y'all.
Show me the young guys. They're stronger. They're cheaper. Put about 15 of them right here.
Get him out there on the
that's
field.
a good. Hey, that's a good GM right there. That's a good GM.
Oh my god.
Yeah, let me get old Sam Laporta number 2 here, y'all.
Okay. I can't hate that. Number 2, where he should be in the top 3, Trey McBride. Kyle, what the hell are you talking about at number 5?
Okay. All right.
That boy is a monster, and the only reason that he is not at number 1 is because of Brock Bowers. Brock Bowers had a crazy year last year with nobody at quarterback, bro. Nobody. That man had what? Jimmy was there last year. Yeah, he had Jimmy Garoppolo, Aiden O'Connell. Those were his quarterbacks.
Gardner Minshew.
Gardner Minshew.
Yeah, Gardner.
Yeah. And he still put up crazy numbers. Right.
Yeah.
I think Geno's going to be able to get him the ball competently. Brock Bowers is by far an absolute monster of a tight end. I remember Toph and I were trying to fight over him in Dynasty last year.
Giving him up.
Over trying to get him.
Nope. I knew what he was going to do.
That man is an absolute monster with no help. Imagine giving him Pete Carroll and Geno Smith. That man's going to put up obscene numbers. And what's crazy is they didn't have, after Devontae left, they didn't have anybody. So they were doubling Brock Bowers, and he was still putting up those numbers. So I would love to hear the crazy shit that you're about to say at who your number 1 is. But before you do, I would like to stop everyone and think about something crazy, right? I thought about this earlier today. Last year, the Raiders had Jimmy Garoppolo and Devontae Adams. Devontae Adams could not get the ball from Jimmy Garoppolo. Jimmy Garoppolo was throwing that bitch 15 feet above his head every throw. Devontae Adams got fed up and left and went to the Jets. Played the season. In the offseason, signed with the Rams. Matt Stafford is dealing with back issues right now. We'll see if he's healthy by the start of the season. Do you know who Matt Stafford's backup quarterback is? It's Jimmy Garoppolo.
He's going to be throwing to Devontae again.
It's Jimmy Garoppolo.
They're going to put certain bidding in there. Now we can't look at it.
Tay's going to be standing there on the line like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, number 10 again? God damn it.
Hey, Jimmy G is going to see him at the start of the first game of the season like Thanos was waiting for the Avengers, bro. Run from it, hide from it, destiny arrives all the same.
Yeah, if Jimmy G just hits his guys in his spot instead of hitting the piece to tooths, I mean, he'd be a good quarterback. That being said, number 1.
Wait, no. Toph's got to give his 1.
Oh, my bad.
Oh,
jumping the gun.
Double B, Brock Bowers.
Yes, you know ball. All right, Kyle, give us this craziness.
George freaking Kittle, baby. Let me see a bounce back year from George Kittle with the 49ers, who do not have that big of a receiving core this year. They're going to be leaning on George. I mean, fantasy-wise, blocking-wise, I don't care. George Kittle is still him. He's 28. He's ready to go. He ain't no Travis Kelce dating a pop star. He's ready to be tight end 1.
So hold on. Wait a minute.
Okay, I want to hear too when you're done, Toph.
What exactly did George Kittle do bad last year?
I mean, he wasn't bad, but it was the injuries amongst it, like his quarterback couldn't stay healthy and their O-line couldn't stay healthy.
So 78
for the 49ers as a whole.
11 yards, 8 touchdowns. That's bad?
No, I don't think that's bad. But, I mean, for a guy you think is top 5, which neither of you guys put him in,
no, he was
a guy you think
no,
is top 5,
he was
you would think he'd have a top.
For me. He was top 5 for all of us.
There was 3, yeah.
Just the fact that you said bounce back, that's the part that threw me off.
I mean, it's a bounce back to be number 1. It's a step up from where he was. He's going to bounce back from the injuries and everything that happened to the 49ers last year. I think that George Kittle is going to be the receiving option for the 49ers this year.
Okay. So I didn't realize you hadn't said George Kittle before.
I didn't either.
This pick isn't as crazy as I was expecting, but let me tell you why I don't think this. Let me tell you why I don't think that he's going to be number one. For all the reasons that you just said, they've got injuries everywhere, bro. They cannot stay. No one can stay healthy. They've got like 4 running backs on IR already. The season hasn't started, dog. Their offensive line is banged up. The receivers are banged up.
I don't think Ayuk goes back to week 6. That's just if everything goes well.
They've got like Ricky Pearsall. I think Juwan Jennings is dealing with like a calf issue, I think, right now, and a contract issue. So yes, I understand why you think the volume is going to be there for George Kittle, but here's the other thing. There's no offensive weapons besides him and Christian McCaffrey. Everyone's going to be putting their people on George Kittle because we're going to say, let anyone else beat us, not McCaffrey, not Kittle. And I still don't love Brock Purdy. So we've got Brock Purdy trying to force feed the ball to George Kittle. That's going to be interception city. That's all I'm saying.
Brock Purdy has never been interception city. He makes the right choice a lot of the time. Well,
the right choice is not going to be thrown into double coverage.
I understand. He's gonna find George, and the offense is gonna set him up.
All right. Let's get on into let's go down into our sports gambling topic. If anybody in the comments thinks that we had a crazy take on the rankings, let us know. And let us know who you think the number 1 tight end is going to be this upcoming season. Okay, so two things happened before this episode as pertains to sports gambling. We're going to get into both of them. So the first one was Michael Porter Jr. was giving an interview. I forgot who he was interviewing with, but he was talking about how sports gambling has changed basketball entirely. He was saying something along the lines of people don't enjoy the game anymore for the game. They just view it as ways to make money. And a lot of people are losing money. He's saying we really do as athletes get death threats. He also was saying that it does make sense that you could very easily hit a lick with your boys. You know, we all came from nothing. I got this chance here. Look, you put 10,000 on my under. I'm gonna play 3 minutes. I'm gonna fake an injury, and then then we'll all get rich. And you just do that one time, and you don't have to even do it consistently. You can just do it one time, and then it can pay out for everybody. And there's nothing really stopping you from doing that for the once, which is kind of crazy to think about. But he also took a crazy ass shot at his brother. He called his ass. Oh, he got no bitches, bro. Listen to this quote. My brother, for example, this is Jonte Porter, who everyone I'm sure is aware of, got caught sports gambling last season, banned forever. But sent that nigga to the gulag. But he said, my brother, for example, struggled with gambling. My vices always come in the form of women. ... My brother Jonte, he never seemed to struggle with that vice. You know, I never struggled with the gambling addiction. God gave me a lot of money. That nigga called his brother broke and bitchless.
He couldn't even imagine what I'm going through.
Yeah, to Michael Porter Jr.
He said all the disrespect to his broke ass brother.
Damn.
Bro, take a shot straight at home, bro.
It'd be your own people.
Oh my God. I can't imagine if I got on the internet tomorrow and saw that my sister was on a podcast calling me broken bitchless. Jump out a fucking window.
Shit, be careful. She might.
Oh, man.
Oh my God. Do you guys, either of you, have any thoughts about sports gambling and where we're at as a society with it?
I do. Let me go ahead and get my little tangent in there.
Let's get it.
It's also just crazy how, you know, I was going to do my little quick read through and I was like, did he just say women is his little vice to, you know, kind of get him through, you know, the season and things like that? And his brother, he just needs to gamble. I thought that was just kind of crazy. Michael Porter,
hey, hold on. Boy. Hey, I'm so sorry. I don't mean to cut you off. I just thought of something. Michael Porter Jr. said that his vice is women.
Yep.
Didn't that man struggle with back issues? Wasn't he dealing with back issues?
Yeah,
maybe he was dealing with some man boys.
He had a bad back. So.
Hey, bro, look, they've been talking about, you know, you tell an alcoholic, put the bottle down, put the woman down.
That all makes so much sense now.
It just clicked into me, Doug.
Oh, man.
I'm sorry. Continue your take, Toph.
No, you're good. Well, just like somebody that sports gambles myself, only doing football season, so I'm not a complete degenerate. But during football season, every Saturday, every Sunday, we got at least about 10 parlays in. So,
oh my God,
I'm not really trying to take one to do that. But trust me, them lays are being placed. I just don't get, and I get it. We're in two totally different brackets. My little $10 parlays. Then I'm not putting down thousands like these guys are doing. But you got to think, year after year, sport after sport, we see somebody, get nabbed. And you would think, I'm in, the highest pinnacle, the top of the top. Why would I risk it, for just one little parlay to lose it all? For me, I'm out here trying to retire. You best believe I got about 25 legs, $5 gets me about 500,000. If I just hit one, I'm good. But that's me. Someone that, if you get caught, you may never play again. It's just not worth the risk. And I know, I get it. Every single commercial, ESPN, CBS, all you see, DraftKings promo, Caesar Sportsbooks, FanDuel. Like, I get it. I get it. We shove it down people's throats and things like that. But you got to know, as a player, everybody's going to get caught. They got the feds, they got the ninjas, they out here. If you place a bet, you going to get caught. It don't matter if you give it to your auntie, your uncle, your cousin, Susie, it don't matter. They gonna find you one way or another. They out here snitching. I just wouldn't risk it, man. It's just too much to lose. I just don't get it.
You're absolutely right, Doc. I don't understand. The risk reward doesn't seem to make any sense, unless you absolutely know that your ass can't ball and you're on a 10-day contract. This is last chance you, bro. This is last chance you, man. I'm leaving here with something.
Shout out Calvin Ridley.
Oh, man.
Hey, Shuba said he's blowing out his own back. I mean, I don't know how to take.
These are our fans?
Oh my God.
I love it.
Oh man.
Kyle, did you have anything that you wanted to add to this, or you want to keep it pushing?
Let's keep it pushing.
Oh,
I had a lot of what I was going to say had to do with Toph. So yeah, I'm not had to do with Toph. What Toph said, basically.
Yeah. Okay, so Toph, yeah, you the voice of reason for that one, but let's make you the voice of unreason.
Okay.
I hear you talking. I hear you talking about you gonna be placing a lot of bets come football season.
Mm-hmm.
So what I'm hearing from you is on these live episodes, we're gonna have Toph's pick.
Oh
Toph's
yeah, we're gonna do
yeah.
We're gonna go to college. We're gonna give you football. We're gonna do some player props. I got you.
We're gonna
live
have,
and uncut.
We're gonna have the NFL prop, and we're gonna have the college football prop, and then every Monday we get to have people tune in and tell us how fucking much money they lost.
These are locks, guarantee. We paying out.
Oh my God, we're gonna get our first sponsorship by DraftKings.
It all rides on you, Toph. Let's go.
Hey, let's go. Come on.
Hey, you've heard of DraftKings. Toph's Sportsbook's gonna be called We Was Kangs.
Oh man.
Oh God. Oh man. All right.
Give it to us, Toph. Come on. That's what she said.
Oh,
there it
God.
I had to call myself.
It finally showed up.
Oh man. All right. So
Vontae Perfect. No?
What?
That's a defensive player.
Vontae's Perfect.
Vontae.
No, I know.
God damn it. It's not Vontae.
I know who you're talking about, but what is the joke?
I don't know. I was just calling out a player. I don't know.
He's calling out, man.
I was just calling out.
Is that what we do now? You just tell a joke that doesn't land, just name a player. Eddie George.
Gee, that's the first player that came to your head. At least mine played this decade.
Shout out Tez. Reason why someone might have CTE.
Oh God. Oh yeah, that man single-handedly
True.
derailed Antonio Brown's career. That man should be locked up in
Oh
a
man.
deep dark place.
So should A Brown.
oh, oh my
Oh boy.
God. Okay. So the next thing we've got John Mateer. He just went viral. He is Toph. Who did you say he is?
Oklahoma's new quarterback. He just transferred there.
Okay, thank you. So he just went viral for his Venmo transactions. Somebody went snooping and then
We keeping receipts now.
yep, they took some screenshots of of his transaction history, and there was two of them that said something along the lines of betting. It was he paid somebody in 2022 sports gambling, UCLA versus USC, and then he paid a different person. Oh no, I'm sorry, the same person for sports gambling again. Now, I understand that people usually put bullshit inside their transaction log, but why, as a college athlete, would you literally say the words sports gambling for one, and two to put the exact schools UCLA versus USC? Like you just lead them right to you. It probably wasn't anything, but you've made it very easy to look like it was. Very, very stupid. And he came out and made a statement about it, talking about, the allegations are false and this and that. But I mean, they kind of caught your ass in 4K. We're gonna have to figure out, and it's probably easy to find out. Like they just got to look at the other person that he was Venmoing and find out if he's been getting these payments from everybody else. You got an on-campus bookie or something. But before
Coach
I pass this over to Toph, I just want to read a tweet that I saw. I was gonna save it for funny posts, but it's topical right now. So this is at Glizzly __ Goblin _. Times like this, all the Venmo scandals. I'm glad to have a black quarterback. Hashtag Cash App.
Hashtag Cash App.
Which is so true, dog. My boy Dante. Oh yeah, shout out Dante. Coach Hudson. Man just got married over the weekend. Congratulations.
Oh, shout out Hudson. Hey.
Yeah.
Let's go, Dante.
But he was doing a fundraiser for his the kids that he was coaching and stuff, and I had missed the window to buy the cookies or popcorn or whatever they were selling. So I wanted to send a donation to them. I asked him how to send it. I'm like, yeah, Venmo. He was like, Cash App. I'm like, nigga. Keeping the stereotypes alive.
Yes, sir.
God. Toph, what do you think about the John Mateer situation?
And like I said, if we did a Dum of the Day award, it would go to Mr. Mateer here. Like I said, we literally just talked about this. Like I said, never's bigger than the Shield. You definitely ain't getting a hold of an NCAA because they are stingy. They gonna get you. Talk about this an inside joke. Come on, man. What are we joking about here? I smell a whole bunch of cat. It's unfortunate because he hasn't played a single snap for Oklahoma. And if ends up, getting caught up, this is true. He basically just ruined this team's whole season. They already looking bad to begin with. You came all the way from Washington State, try to, I don't even want to say save the team, but, just get them, relevant again. Since Lincoln Riley left Oklahoma, it's went all downhill. Y'all wanted to slander Lincoln Riley. Talk about gets the playoffs. He can't win the game, getting blown out. I wish you had him back here now. But John Mateer, come on, man. You got to be smarter than this. You were already just an okay quarterback. We didn't even know what you were really going to do. But now you come and do this. Now I know you're really dumb. So, Mr. John Mateer, you got to hold that L, my guy.
Isn't quarterbacking supposed to be about making the right reads? This was the wrong one, big guy.
He made the right
judgment.
I hope you won some parlays because you're going to need that money.
On this. Yep.
And I don't even know for sure if he actually did it or if it was just a dumb Venmo log thing. Like I can't think of the transaction title or whatever. But it's just a bad look, bad optics. Kyle?
Yeah, I agree. Just bad optics. I mean, it's hard to have worse optics than Nico Iamaleava, but he found a way,
Oh, my God.
I
guess
mean,
DJ Ukulele, but
and Nico got paid, so
Shuba in the chat said, I never understood the social feed of Venmo. Like, why would I want to make my business public? I completely agree, which is why for most of my life, I was putting in the most random bullshit you could think of for my things. It was egregious. And then I found out something that really rocked me to my core. Somebody was talking online about how the fact of when you go to buy a house and they go through all of your financials, and then they're sitting there going through all of the money that comes in and out of your bank account, and they pull up your Venmo transactions, and then they're asking you why you were paying your roommate at 3 a.m. for sloppy toppy. So it's all bad. Now I've just gone to trying to put as little as possible in my Venmo receipts.
stop buying
Oh my
weed.
Weed. Right. So that's what's fun to do sometimes too, is just to say exactly what it was for in hopes it throws them off. This is for 3 pounds of cocaine. No one would ever think that's real.
5 pounds of baby oil.
Oh my God, Diddy.
Diddy did that for years.
Oh my gosh. Hey, Shu was dropping glizzies in the chat.
Chuba the real MVP, bro.
Oh man. Okay. Kyle, you want to talk to us about players retiring their numbers?
Yes, I do. So Michael Irvin went public saying, kind of talking about why he didn't retire his number, and he said, when you retire your number, you finish your career, and then the day you get your number hung up in the rafters, and then the day you die, everyone's like, oh, R.I.P. Michael Irvin, blah blah blah, and then he said, why would I do that when I could have somebody like CeeDee Lamb step up in there, and every time CeeDee Lamb drops a pass, they're like, damn, Michael Irvin wouldn't have dropped that. And every time CeeDee Lamb catches a pass, they're going to be like, damn, that looks like Michael Irvin. He said, I get my flowers every Sunday. Why would I stop that? More people should do that. And I'm kind of with him. Like, more people should just ride their number and let it pass on to the person below them. Like, let it pass on to the next generation,
That's a really good point. Until you had mentioned that to me, it's something I never thought about that way. That's really smart. Toph?
Yeah, like I said, I didn't really think about that, so Kyle just brought that to our attention. Because I know, like, the Titans, Cam Ward, Warren Moon unretired his jersey, so Cam Ward could, continue to work number 1. Even if you're on the Cowboys, like I remember Des Bryant, he wore 88. And then speaking of CeeDee Lamb did not want to wear 18, but old Jerry Jones, Krusty Jones, tried to swindle his way. And
Krusty Jones. Krusty Jones.
That's perfect.
CeeDee Lamb's favorite player was DeAndre Hopkins back then. And he really wanted to wear his number, but you know how Jerry Jones, smooth talking Jones. I don't know how he got him to end up wearing number 88, but like I said, just certain numbers. Like I said, I do get it. Like certain numbers. Number 7. If it's me, I'm thinking of Michael Vick. There are certain numbers, just like certain players. 23, you're thinking of Michael Jordan, or some might say LeBron James, depending on their era, things like that. 8 and 24, that's Kobe. But I kind of agree with that. I feel like, numbers, they're retired for a reason. They should be, mostly retired, unless you get, permission from that, certain individual that had their number jersey, they give you the blessing. But no, like I said, I feel like jersey retires aren't as big as they used to be, just because they come unretired, retired again. It's just this whole revolving cycle now.
I was thinking about it kind of while we were just talking about this, and I feel like I do like the idea. I feel like I'm putting myself in, like, if I was a professional athlete and I was really good like that, I feel like I'd want to leave it unretired. Like, you got to think about how cool it's got to be for Jordan to look back and see all the great players that wore 23 because of him.
What if they
don't what?
What if they don't be good and they're rocking 23?
It's still the fact that he inspired this. You can see your direct inspiration for generations to come.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you can everybody that wears 23 that plays basketball, you know that they were wearing 23 99% of the time because I want to be like Mike. That's got to be cool as hell to see. You get on, you sit down with Michael Jordan, you watch a game, and you're like, 23, 23, 23, and you're like, that's all me, baby. Like that's got to feel good.
Yeah.
No, Jason. So, yeah, I agree. Jason Richardson, LeBron James, like they all tried to be him a little bit. And that has to feel good, even if it's not your team.
Number 5 because of Reggie Bush growing up.
Okay,
exactly,
just exactly like that.
And so had the eye paint and everything,
Isaiah,
boy.
Baby.
Hey, what do you think about quarterbacks wearing 0?
I think
quarterbacks.
I think it depends, like a big debate your team's font. Like sometimes it looks good, sometimes it doesn't. Like everybody has like a different like font with their like their numbers. Generally, I'm not the biggest fan of 0, but some teams make it look okay.
Okay.
I'm not the biggest fan of 0 overall as a football number, I guess. But
is Gibbs 0?
I heard
now?
somebody. Yeah, he's 0 right
if
now.
He balls out.
Somebody call him 0 the hero, and I was like, all right, I'm about it. I'm in.
That's fair. Shuba said, I got a Venmo from Double Dose saying the tip. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Get him. Get him.
Oh, man. Hey, you know who we haven't seen yet tonight? Where is Big Tiff at?
Big Tiff.
Big Tiff, we're looking for you. Shit, I just realized something. We were supposed to talk about this on the last episode, and we completely forgot. Toph, have you seen the movie? Have you seen the movie Candace?
Who?
Candace.
Never heard of her.
Can this dick fit in your mouth?
Oh, hell no.
I should have said that shit when he said who. I missed it. Kyle died immediately. Kyle said, you blew the damn joke. He looked up and saw you and said, never heard of him.
I don't know no bitch named Candace.
All right. So now we are going to do something fun. We'll probably do this incrementally as the messages or the responses build up. But we're going to read a few of the mean comments that we have got on TikTok about each other. So, trolls be trolling. Every time you post a video, somebody's got something to say about it. And not all the times are they nice. So we're all going to read for each other's. I've got Toph's got Kyle's, and Kyle's got mine. So I will say that Toph, you have had some pretty good takes throughout the history of I almost said nightcap. I'm getting my shows mixed up.
Okay, come on.
We're trying.
The history of late entry. And so I have not found really too many about you. No, nothing that's on your takes that people are turning you down for, nothing like that. It's only been this one, and this was for your top 10 quarterback rankings. This dude came out here talking greasy for no reason. It is Mike J. Micey. Out of nowhere, you have green hair and painted toes. The only ball you know is the ones your boyfriend dips in your mouth while you sleep.
Oh my God.
Hey man, he had to get something off his chest that night,
man. What would possess this man to come in our chat, our comments talking like that is insane.
Shout
out. Trolls will be trolls, man.
Hey, you wanted just 20 seconds of fame? Here you go.
You got about 4 seconds.
That's the only bad thing that I've found for Toph. Everything else has been pretty pristine. Maybe somebody just asking where somebody was on a ranking, but nothing crazy so far. So gold star to you, Toph. What you got for Kyle?
For Kyle, I kept it real simple for him. I didn't want to kill Kyle too much. He already gets slandered enough. We might get another one with as soon as we sort of tight end rankings, boy. I think we got us another one. We got my boy Chris G. Now, Chris G's been in the comments multiple times, but I just decided to pick this one because I needed one for Kyle. This is about the AJ Brown take. He says, in all caps, please make podcast equipment $500 billion. 3 black face hand palm emojis.
This is when I was wondering if we were losing credibility on the podcast. When Kyle said that Devontae Smith was better than AJ Brown.
Look, I think he's more of a security blanket, right?
Smith is gonna double down on it.
Security blanket makes you top 5 now.
I said he was my 10th receiver. All right, I tried to give him a little slack, like I did Darren Waller. I tried to go a little hot at the bottom of the top 10, hoping that a year from now I will be put on a pedestal. That's my only goal. Everybody hate if you want to. I ain't gonna hate on you if you do. Now, Spencer, you're kind of tough to find hate on. I really have to say.
Me?
Yeah, you're a little tough. We're going off the WWE take. Spencer said WWE wrestlers are not athletes, and he got kind of lit up. All right. Nowhere in the definition of an athlete does it say it needs to be in competition. And that was the thing you held your freaking hat on, and you got mad at me for saying, God forbid I read off the freaking Google definition and you get mad at me for it. So I'm just so happy that the most upvoted comment said, nowhere in the definition does it say it needs to be a competition. Boom. All right. Then we have they are actors and athletes, hence the term sports entertainment. You have to be an athlete in order to be a stuntman, and you need to be an athlete because, again, the definition of athlete does not include competition. All right. Buddy just freaking reiterated what I was about to say. It's not hard when you look up a definition. You're objectively wrong. LMAO. And then you responded, a person who is very good at sports or physical exercise, especially one who competes in organized events. So what were you trying to prove there, Spence?
The especially one who competes in organized events part. That was what I was trying to prove.
Right. But that's not that is an organized event. It might not be a competition, but it's an organized event. And they had to go and show out. And they had to go and be athletic for 2 hours. So I'm just here to prove you wrong again. That's really it. I saw that one and I was like, I'm gonna pounce on that.
Okay, you understand that you could make the argument then, right? That somebody who is at states or something like that for band or orchestra, that they are an athlete because technically that qualifies. A person who is very good at sports or physical exercises, you're exercising your fingers, you got to have breath control, competes at an organized event. No, I'm just saying, it's the same thing. You can start getting
so
literal
far with an orchestra, bro. Yeah, homie knew how to huff his lungs the right way and push the right buttons. Congrats. That's not an athlete.
I mean, that's
somebody who got in the ring and took abuse.
By the definition, that's an athlete.
All right. You're right.
By that same definition, that's an athlete.
Athletes, then.
You're working.
Band geeks are athletes.
That's what the definition says.
All right.
If you want to play it like that.
To band geeks everywhere. You're an athlete.
All due disrespect to Kyle for bringing this dumbass argument back. You agreed with me at the end of the last filming.
I know, but these commenters kind of know what they're saying.
Okay. This is the one position that I'm going to say everybody else is wrong but me. I love that you didn't pick any of the mean things said about me. You just brought up an old debate.
No, I did. I'm not an asshole.
All right. Are we moving on?
Yeah, I'm good.
You got anything more to say to me or Tove?
No, let's get into our all due disrespect.
Actually, wait, hold on. Hey, let me go and say this one real quick. This is one of my own personal favorites. This is from your boy Dose. This is from the running back rankings. They got my boy Trey. He said, Brees Hall can get the fuck up out of that spot. Number 5. I just had to put that one on. That was one of my favorites.
Bro, I laughed so hard when I read that.
I'm just picturing this man just sitting down in this chair and say, I know this motherfucker ain't had the nerve to put him at number 5. Okay, now we can move on.
All right.
Thank you, Toph.
Toph, why don't you keep rolling? What's your all due disrespect?
All due disrespect to all these people that think they could get away with sports gambling. I'm gonna keep it real simple. If I see another person, actually from this point on now, I better not see another athlete get caught with sports gambling. I'm gonna say it right here, right now. I'm putting cases on all you bitches.
Toph's gonna turn into the sports gambling Stephen A. Smith.
Stay you hear that,
off the books. Stay off the books.
Lay off, J-Mo. God damn.
Oh. Kyle, you're all due disrespect.
Yeah, my all due disrespect goes straight out to Barstool. They had a questionnaire this week on what's a money piece, and I'm going to be honest, I did not know what a money piece was, but Dave Portnoy stepped up there so confidently, and he's like, it's a designer bag. A money piece is a designer bag. And I found out through the video that a designer piece is a hair coloring technique that often involves highlighting or coloring a section of your hair, usually around the front of the face. So Dave Portnoy, for as many baddies as he's dated, he didn't even know what a freaking money piece is. He just thought it was, well, I got to buy my girl a Birkin.
Didn't you just say you didn't know what it was either?
No, I didn't know either. But I mean,
I ain't throwing out there,
my interpretation of what a money piece would have been something along the lines of like, I don't know, like you go and get a bag, you go get a money piece. Like, I don't know. I wouldn't think like,
so the same one as Dave Portnoy?
Birkin, that's a money piece.
Wait, didn't you say a bag?
Yeah, but buying a girl a Birkin is a little different than just like going and getting your own money. Why are you trying to hate on my all due disrespects all the time, man? Why are you trying to just find holes in my all due disrespects? You didn't find a freaking thing of a hole in Toph's. And now all of a sudden you're trying to defend Dave Portnoy in 2 seconds. What's your all due disrespect, Spencer? What you got? What you got?
Crash out car. Back at it again.
What I mean, what am I about to do? What am I trying? I mean,
Crash out what are you about to do? It sounds like you're about to punch a hole in your wall, like every other guy.
I'm one monster short.
You want a hug, buddy?
Shut up.
I love you.
Aww.
All right. Anything else?
Silent treatment.
Look to the right. He said, I'm good.
I'm done with your ass.
Oh, God. Okay. I have 2 all due disrespects. And then since we're just about at an hour already, we will save our funny posts till the next episode. But my all due disrespects I have. Number 1, I got home today. And in order to get into my apartment, you've got like a little electronic key thing. You got to tap to open the little gate. And I tapped to open the little gate, and someone was coming behind me. She had a dog, and she was walking that boy. So I held the door open for her. She said, "Thanks." And I'm holding it still because another couple is coming from the apartment, coming out. So I hold the door open, and I let it go. And I'm walking behind the lady with the dog. And the lady that just said thanks to me for holding the door for her walked straight through that motherfucker and let the door close directly in my face. I was like, this bitch. So
was she Dave Portnoy?
No. But she did kind of look like you from the back. That's why I was a little agitated today.
Yeah.
All right. My second all due disrespect. This is, and I'm surprised that you guys didn't call this anything out from this topic. When we talked about Sydney Sweeney either a week ago or 2 weeks ago in her American Eagle jeans ad, and I was talking about how I thought everyone was making a big deal out of nothing over this whole thing. Boy, the comments were mad as hell at me. And this is the funniest thing. This comment comes from someone named Christopher Lohman. Christopher Lohman, for everything that I can tell, is white, full white. Now, for those of you who don't know me, I am half black. Christopher Lohman felt the need to leave this comment in my video. I'm not going to read the entire thing, but I'm going to read the last 2 sentences for you. You should do a little more research on dog whistling and how racism exists right in front of us. Racism still exists very much here. Segregation was not that long ago. Thank you, Mr. White Man, for telling me about racism and segregation. I learned a lot today. All due disrespect to him for having the fucking nerve.
You told me you were like, the Sydney Sweeney comments, I might have had a lot of hate there. And I went and I read that comment and I was like, I'm going to stay far away from this post. I ain't even going to F with that post.
Oh my God. Toph, you ever had a white person try to tell you about racism?
Nope, not at all. They know better.
All right, I'll tell you guys about my black friends telling me.
All right, everybody. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Late Entry. I hope that we were entertaining enough for you. We will catch you guys. Well, you will see us on the next recorded episode, which will be launching this upcoming Monday. If you haven't already, go check out our last Monday episode, Monday that just happened, that episode. That was episode 50 for us. So we had 3 guests on there, including Lamont from the Not That Serious podcast. So definitely worth a watch. But thank you guys, and we will catch you very soon. Peace.
Like and subscribe.
Peace.